Hello, everyone. Okay, cool. We're going to have another session. So now we're going to be talking from the Windows Insider team over here. So you might have seen them outside. And also myself, who worked behind like teams and stuff. So if you want to ask questions about products at Microsoft, this is the session. Okay. So I'm going to just start off by talking about another quiz. Okay, so I know perhaps some of you enjoyed the Kahoot from the reactions. This is quite a short one. So I want to be able to just see who knows what products are which, right? So we're going to start off nice and simple with this product. What's this? Word. Nice. Okay. What about this? Nice, nice. Okay. What about this? Nice. Which version? 2. Yes, good. What about, okay, this one everyone knows, right? Outlook. This one. Louder. Yeah. Woo. Sorry. Okay, yeah. I said it before, but NPM was bought by GitHub and GitHub is bought by Microsoft. So, yeah. So these are products. If you didn't know, Microsoft owns them. Cool. Okay. So we're here at the Microsoft Reactor. I think that's the right spelling. But anyway, basically what I wanted to say is if you want to interact with your dev community, which is the name of the talk, which I was given to do, you just take part in events like this, okay? And you get a network. You get to communicate with people, and you're like, hey, okay, this is cool, okay? So that's that. I don't want to make you listen to me the whole time. I want to let you hear from the Windows Insider team. And without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to the amazing Jason, Howard, and Susie.
So, quick question. What percentage of scientists say they feel more professional in a white lab coat?
80%.
80? Anybody else? Just one guess? It's 87%. What percentage of the stats that I've just quoted are made up? Exactly. Okay. Anyway, I just want to make sure y'all are paying attention. So the Windows Insider program. How many people have actually heard of this? Throw your hand up. Excellent. Now, if you've heard of it before today, put your hand up. Yeah. Okay. That's why we're here. That is why we have a session to come and talk to you. So for those of you who are yet to be initiated to it, the Windows Insider program, it is the preview program of Windows that provides you early access into what we're working on. Quite literally, as we're working on it, you have a chance to see it anywhere from a few weeks to quite literally a few years before it reaches the hands of customers. That's pretty rad. Like, this program didn't exist. If you go back and look at the history of Windows, beta programs used to be get a CD once a year, 2-3 year development cycles for Windows. We're in a much different world at this point. Then as the Windows Insider program was initiated back in 2014, and here we are almost 7 plus years later, and we're still doing it. Why? Because it's been an amazing success. Folks such as yourself help make this program successful, and not only on the retail side of things, so home users and power users, right? We have businesses and companies that participate in this as well. From a content perspective, we have 3 main channels: Dev, Beta, and Release Preview. So Dev is where if you want to see the furthest reaching stuff, things that may never actually reach the hands of a consumer, that's where Dev is. Yeah, it's a little risky. There could be some bugs, things like that, but it's the most forward-looking opportunity. Beta, this is the stuff that's pretty close to retail. This is things that may be 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year out, but if it makes it to this channel, there's a solid percentage chance that it's actually going to make it into the hands of customers. And so far, I'm telling you 100% of the truth, not 87%. Release Preview. This is the content that goes out just before it actually goes out. So if you want the most secure, safest place to be, you don't really want to deal with bugs, but you still enjoy being in a preview environment, getting things before your friends, getting to tell your boss, hey, look, I know what's coming, and this is what it is. This is the place to be. So why do we do this? Because we want to know if we're doing it right. This customer feedback loop here is literally what drives what I do for my job day in and day out. We take insights that come from folks such as yourselves. We go through the product making activity where we write specs, we do coding, we actually build the product. Then we have to go and tell people what we did. You can build the most amazing thing in the world, but if nobody knows about it, who's going to use it? Nobody. So we go and evangelize it. We have this program to talk about it. We write blog notes. We release the builds. And then what comes from that? What is the purpose of doing any of this if we don't listen to what people tell us after we've created the product? That's where the feedback piece of the loop is. Within Windows, for anybody who's running Windows 10 and of course now Windows 11, there's an app called the Feedback Hub. It's in your OS, just type feedback and it'll pop right up. In the Insider program, when you file feedback, it comes to teams of engineers who actually sit there and triage your feedback. You can file bugs, you can file suggestions, you can tell us things you like, things you don't like, things that are of course working or not working, and we actually go through and collate that information and decide what to do next. We'll actually make decisions on shipping features or not shipping features, fixing bugs or potentially not fixing bugs, or implementing new features that people have made suggestions on based upon this feedback. So I'm actually, the next two slides, one of them is talking about WinUI 2, and there's a Windows Insider feature demo. So I'm going to jump between these two things, and we're going to jump screens because I want to show you two really cool things that are part of the Insider program. Excellent. So one of the things that we heard as we were finishing Windows 10 and coming into Windows 11 was about accessibility, right? There's an entire community across the world that needs a bit of a hand when it comes to using the OS. How do we make sure every person and every organization on the planet can achieve more and achieve their full potential? Is by giving everybody the equal opportunity to come in and use the OS in the way that fits them for what they're trying to accomplish. So as part of what's in the Insider program right now, it is in the beta channel, and we will be shipping this, is voice access. So, voice access, wake up. And just like that, you see how it's listening up in the top corner, and you can actually see what I'm transcribing in real time across the top bar. Right? So I'm gonna do one thing here real quick. What can I say? It literally responds in real time to the words that I'm saying. Open edge. No touch. I don't even have to look at the screen. I'm literally just speaking words and the OS is responding exactly as I want. Close edge. This is work that we are doing based upon real customer feedback, and I'm able to control the OS with my voice. I have not touched the keyboard since I plugged it in. This is the impact that insiders have in the product. You're literally watching this in real time. This was not, this was not coded in a month. This was the evolution of what we've been listening to customers say. There's way more to do with this than what I have time to show you. If you want to, you can come by, stop by the black tablecloth booth over there, and I will show you more of this firsthand. But interactive models, clicking individual things in the browser along the way, picking tabs, picking rows, all of that, it's all voice controlled. And it's coming to real world customers in an upcoming release. So on the dev side of the house, because I know a lot of y'all are of course students, and this is what you're doing. So let me exit out of this and pull up WinUI. So, who wants to have cool looking apps, fancy colors, and who here started Fluent? Okay, at least I got a couple hands, all right. So when you see all these fancy overlays and these rounded corners and the transparent views and all this is Fluent design in action. If you've looked at the way Windows 10 was coming along, and especially what has come along in Windows 11 with the look and feel of the OS, this is all Fluent coming to life. This particular app, if you want actual real code that you can use in your applications, if you're building something, this is it. It's available in the Microsoft Store. Literally just WinUI 2 gallery. So let's see here. Like you want to do something fancy, you want to add a grid, guess what? That's real code. Copy and paste it in your app. You don't have to write it from scratch. You don't have to have it all memorized, but this is a fantastic way to get a head start, making your app look modern, cool, sleek, and fitting in with the OS. You want to make some of these changes, this is a great place to start and learn more. And there's an entire chunk of code on here, everything from menus and media and boxes and corners and I'm not even going to describe it all. I would rather you get the app and actually go try it yourself. And who had it first? Windows Insiders. So I'm going to switch computers back just a moment.
Cool. Thanks, Jason. Isn't that cool? Like you can just copy and paste the code and use it directly. So now we have even more exciting news to that you all know. That right now we're having a partnership with Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program that you just heard from Salman about how to become a student ambassador. And as you all know, it's specifically designed for students. Once you graduate, you will lose your benefit out of the program, all the subscription and your alias. So what we're doing is encourage you to join Windows Insider program, where we are here to empower you to achieve even more by signing up for us. Then when you are hosting your Windows session, come to us. There will be a welcome email once you sign up with your student ambassador email address. You can email us about your inquiry about hosting a Windows session. We're here to help and support. We can help you build a presentation deck or a toolkit. We can even have Jason on your session or not, or have someone else on your session coming out from Microsoft Windows team to help you achieve even more. And besides that, after you join in the welcome email, you'll get a special designed virtual meeting background for you to use and show in your classes or session or meetings. It's pretty cool, designed especially for you. And then on the top right, there's a special recognition that's a feedback hub badge. If you tap into a feedback hub under achievement, there's a lot of badge based on your milestone you will earn. And once you join the program with your student ambassador email address, you will get that badge to recognize your participation in both programs. That's really cool. And bottom left, empowered by us. We're here, we're close to you. Network with us, engage with us. If you want to do a session, not necessarily focused on Windows, but also on career, happy to help. We can also feed up some sessions like, even though working in tech, I'm in marketing. I have no idea what he says half of the time. Like all the codes, it's too hard for me, but I'm in marketing. I'm doing email marketing. I'm doing website, social marketing, like integrated marketing. That's my specialty. If anyone is interested in tech, but wanted to do marketing, yeah, we can host a session. We can have our marketing people to talk to your cohorts to let you learn more how to achieve this career path. And once you graduate from the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program, if you are Gold student status, you are automatically nominated to our Windows Insider MVP program, where it's a special program designed to our most valuable professionals who are actively flighting, meaning installing our insider builds and providing feedback. Those top cohorts and people are going to be nominated and become our MVP and continue to enjoy more benefits, including social networking, free subscription from us, including LinkedIn as well, subscription. So yeah, this is our partnership and very excited. Thank you all for being here and listening to us. And if you are interested, pick up your phone, snap, join, and I know most of you guys are already joined, and today we have a special offer. Once you join, you can grab a t-shirt from us, and on the left-hand side is a quick access guide. The first tab is very most important. How do we know there's an insider build? Almost every week we're releasing an insider build, which has some new features that you can see. Just go into our website, blog post, and then you can see what's upcoming. And there's some release log on the Flight Hub with all the release notes and provide your feedback on Feedback Hub, documentation, and iOS. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. We're on Answer Forum, and we are also on social media. Jason is on Twitter. I have to call you all, sorry. But yeah, so that's where you can contact us, engage with us, send us direct message. We'll look at it, we'll respond once we see it, and when we have time to respond. But yeah, and that's all. Salman, am I giving this back to you?
I just wanted to say, if I go back on the slides,
yeah.
Over here, So I didn't know they were going to talk about WinUI. So WinUI is actually, they have WinUI 3, which is also being worked on like GitHub. And that was one of the projects like I was working on as like just as a student before I joined Microsoft. So you can contribute to create layouts that end up in Windows. And then, hey, there you go. It's a full circle. You've got GitHub where you make layouts, and then it gets used in Windows, and then you get to give your feedback on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, yeah, so again, the links for stuff, I know this isn't an actual link. But you've got also this link, which I want to call out is LearnStudent, aka.ms/LearnStudent, where you can see a bunch of the things we've spoken about today. So GitHub, $200,000 basically worth of credits for different various things. The Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program, the Imagine Cup Program, Microsoft Learn, etc. I want to say a huge thank you to Jason and Susie since they've come all the way from Redmond. And